this literate. First I have to just back up and explain. To get this award from this organization in this building is a little overwhelming to me, to tell you the truth. The Library for the Performing Arts, LPA, was my professional home for almost 20 years. I did my library school internship here. I had a variety of jobs in this building. I taught a library school class using the research collections upstairs for a number of years. And I got the idea for the book and did the preliminary research for it while I was still working here at LPA, which will tell you how long it took me to actually write the book. And I've been a member of TLA for, I think about 30 years. It's the first professional organization I joined when I was in library school. And I was involved with TLA in many ways, in programs, symposia, publishing, so forth and so on. And to top it all off, I actually used to organize this event that we're at tonight, the Book Awards. So that's all my way of saying I've stood behind this podium, I've stood behind this microphone many, many times for TLA and for LPA, but I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought I would be here receiving one of the Freedley honors. So I'm very grateful and really overwhelmed by it. One of the very satisfying things about the annual Book Awards presentation is hearing from authors about how essential libraries and archives are to their work, and you've heard that already tonight. And I'm happy to do exactly the same thing. When I began working on the book, I wanted to see how the archival evidence of Fosse's life and career illuminated his work as an artist. I have a mantra, and that mantra is, the archives do not lie. The archives do not lie. People lie, or people forget things, or they misremember things, but the archives never lie. It's one thing to view a video clip of a classic Fosse number like Rich Man's Fruit from Sweet Charity, or to talk to a dancer who did it originally. It's another thing to actually look at his choreographic notebooks and to look at how he used little stick figures to come up with the body language in the number, or to look at read about all the pop culture references that he drew upon for the number, and also to look at the ideas that he thought about that didn't make it into the number. So as I worked on the book, I returned to a number of libraries and archives, LPA for one, certainly, and many others over the course of several years. I came to look upon the staffs at each of these libraries as a kind of collaborator, because I couldn't have done the research without them, and I'm glad to have the opportunity tonight to thank them here in front of you. I thank the staffs of the reading rooms and the special collections rooms, the gatekeepers who maintain the integrity of the collections so that they can be used by researchers for many, many years going forward. I thank the frontline staff, the clerks and the pages. I always used to tell my library school students, be extra nice to the pages. Be extra nice to the pages, because their ability to find materials and get them to you in a timely manner can make or break your research trip. I thank the audio and video playback staffs. That juicy 1984 cable access interview with Winkler is only as good as the technician who can find it on the shelf and knows exactly which equipment to play it back on. And it's only as good as the engineer who transferred probably a clunky Betamax tape into a contemporary playback format. And I thank the archivists. These are the people you never see. They work in back offices and workrooms, processing and cataloging these treasures and creating the finding aids and the catalog records that make them discoverable. The Bob Fosse and Gwen Verdon collection down at the Library of Congress is a massive, overwhelming collection that documents his life and career from the time he was born until literally the last day of his life. It was processed and cataloged by Mary Edsel, the late great dance historian and archivist who I'm sure many of the TLA people know, she processed this vast collection with great clarity and precision. And her finding aid, the finding aid was about that thick, became my Bible that I used for 8 or 9 years. And every time I opened it up to start researching, I would say, "Thank you, Mary." So I'm very happy tonight to say thank you to all my collaborators and to give a deep bow of gratitude, because I really could not have done the book without them. I moved to New York actually a little more than 40 years ago to be a professional dancer. And I did that for a long time. And then I went and did a lot of other things. But for all those other things that I've done over that period of time, I still think of myself as a chorus boy who somehow or other just wandered into the world of libraries and academia and writing. So on behalf of the chorus boy, the librarian, and the writer, I thank you very much.